Alright, YouTube, I've got another review here for you. This one is Blanche de Chambly from Unibroue up in Chambly, Quebec. This, of course, is named after their town, but it's as Blanche. If you know French, you might be able to tell already that it is a white beer. If you've ever had like Hoegaarden or Rickard's White, you may know the style. It's not quite like a German Hefeweizen. It is the Belgian style, which is slightly different, but also a wheat beer. Without further ado, we pop the cork off. Yeah, that one's in there pretty good, so I'll use my corkscrew. Yes, a beer with a cork. You can see that. Lots of smoke. Yeah. I want to read the bottle for a sec. It says, Blanche de Chambly honors Captain Jacques de Chambly, who built the historic Fort Chambly on the Richelieu River in 1665 to defend Montreal and the colony. Dispatched by King Louis XIV to lead the fighting Carignan-Sillery Regiment, he achieved the legendary Iroquois Peace of 1667. He was awarded the title of Seigneur of the region, today Chambly. Yeah, officers and soldiers were also encouraged to stay. Many of them married the filles du roi and prospered. Filles du roi. Yes, you've won the war. Have some women. That might be sexist, but whatever. Yeah, I actually quite love the stories that Unibroue puts with their beers. Another cool stories, and I might give them the later time, is like the story of La Fin du Monde and Maudite beers that they have as well. This time. This bottle here, it's a 750 milliliter large European style bottle. A lot of the Trappist ales come in a bottle of this shape. I can't get them like this here. I get them in like the standard 355 milliliter bottles. I got this one down in Truro, Nova Scotia, like 3-4 weeks ago. Anyway, without further ado, let's pour. Boy, that's pretty. The head's kind of a more chorus bubbles, and I don't. We'll give it a bit, but I don't think that's going to stick around very long. It's unfiltered, so it's cloudy. It's It's probably clearer than most German-style Hefeweizens, to be honest, but it's definitely a cloudy in appearance, kind of a yellow. Almost like a gold hue to it, but it's mainly yellow. Let's give it a. Yeah, the head's starting to die off a little, but it's kind of taking on a pillowy appearance as it goes down. But it's going down pretty fast. That's not going to last. Let's give it a sniff. Ooh. It's kind of faint hints of orange, lemon, very faint though. I want to say that it almost smells musty. I don't know if that's my glass or what. It's kind of awful strong to be the glass. Yeah, but not really much smell character to speak of. Could also be a hint of hops and spices. Let's give it a sip. very mild orange, coriander. It's mild. Those tastes are mild. It's mainly not so watery, not so much watery, but it's crisp and it's clean. And I find it almost comes off with like a sour taste in the back of the mouth. It's not unappealing or off-putting. It's there. There's almost no bitterness whatsoever to speak of in this type of beer. But I can't say it's got a huge amounts of flavor to it. I mean the orange and lemon, it's mainly lemon citrus notes to the taste. There's no bitterness whatsoever. Maybe hints of it in the back, but it's mainly coming off as a sour note rather than anything else. Hope it's not a bad bottle, but it's not unpleasant. It's actually pretty decent. To be honest though, I was kind of expecting more from this beer. But I will give it credit where credit is due, because it's not bad. I actually don't mind it. But for all the other Unibroue beers that I've had, I can't give this as high as marks. I've had Hoegaarden before. I mean, I've had this before, to be honest, but it's been a while. Hoegaarden and other Belgian style white beers recently, and I just gotta say, it's a good, modest attempt, but it's not the best beer I've ever had. As far as Unibroue goes, I'm a much bigger fan of La Fin du Monde. We'll get into that one another time. As for this beer, I'm gonna give it a 3. It hurts me to do that to Unibroue, but I'm not really impressed with this bottle. Would I recommend picking it up? If you're a fan of white beers, yes, I would recommend picking it up. It's a great attempt at a Belgian style white beer, and it's much better than Rickard's White, but there are better ones out there. 3 out of 5.